Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia. Welcome back to another University Yums episode. I hope you're having a fabulous day. You know the gist by now. We've been doing this for 6 months now, and we are on our next box. And I currently have January's box sitting right in front of me. We are a little behind. We're a little overloaded with snacks, but we're gonna get through it. And today we are going to be traveling to, drumroll please, Spain! Today we are traveling through Spain with all of our Universal Yums snacks. I am so excited for this box. I'm not gonna lie, I've had this box for a little bit longer than I should have, so I think it's time to dig into the snacks. If you're new here, hi, my name is Julia. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I like to try snacks, and if you do too, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I also vlog my day, spend way too much money, and do a lot of hauls, and just a lot of random stuff. I have no niche. This is not a safe place for a niche. I like to go outside the box a little bit. Basically, I'm gonna read the description, some history about each snack, and rate it as I go. Here is our Spain map and also our ranking board. We're just gonna rate as I go, and without further ado, let's dig right into the box. I'm looking at this box and all I see is chips and stuff, and I'm kind of like, this is very different to the Belgium box and other boxes we've had. I'm sure there's some sweet stuff at the bottom, but right off the top I see a lot of chips, so I'm just gonna dig right off from the top. Just by first glance, we have an xoxo fried egg flavored potato chips. I am so curious about these that they honestly look kind of good, and I like eggs, so. Our first snack of this Universal Yums episode is the fried egg flavored potato chips. Eggy, classic, and they're vegetarian. Please bear with me, I have not been keeping up with my Duolingo, so my Spanish is a little rusty. In the Spanish region of Murcia, the word xoxo is commonly used to refer to a friend, and it was two friends, Julio Beza and Jose Alberto Verdu, that founded a snack company based on the values of friendship, laughter, and sharing good times. xoxo's products feature classic Spanish flavors, specifically those from the Murcia region where the company was founded. Their potato chips are made from non-GMO potatoes seasoned with salt. These chips are inspired by the classic Spanish dish. These chips are inspired by the classic Spanish dish. These chips are inspired by the classic Spanish dish, huevos fritos, fried eggs, which is cooked over high heat in a generous amount of Spanish olive oil, making them extra crispy. Try these unique chips alongside a Spanish gazpacho, cold tomato soup for a late lunch, or with your favorite sparkling beverage whenever you're craving a crunchy, salty snack. So these actually sound pretty delicious, and the meaning behind the brand is so cute.
Oh my god.
Crushing the chips! Let's try a fried egg chip. Cheers. What the heck? How does that taste exactly like an egg? I feel like I'm eating a fried egg. That's so weird, but so good. I can't stop. I can't. I am gonna rate them out of 10. Out of 10, I am going to rate this an 8.5. I'm just kind of shocked. How did they get this flavor that accurate? It's kind of freaky. It's so good, but it's so accurate to a fried egg. Spain is starting off strong. We're gonna give it an 8.5. A sweet thing, as I literally said, there's no sweet things. Wow, way to humble me real quick, box. We have milk chocolate covered cookie bites. I would love to try to say that, but that's not happening. Crunchy, milky bites. In 1852, Antonio La Casa began producing and selling his own chocolates, establishing the La Casa brand. Today, the company is owned by Antonio's great-grandchildren and uses modern technology to produce thousands of chocolates daily. In 1987, La Casa acquired another company known for producing one of Spain's most popular chocolate candies, which was first introduced in 1961. The original branding and packaging of Conguitos, no idea if I'm saying that right, referenced the Congolese people, and the company has since faced criticism and allegations of racism for maintaining its 1961 branding. At Universal Yums, we believe historical knowledge is essential for understanding current events, societal trends, and human behavior. This product offers an opportunity for independent reflection. Should La Casa consider renaming Conguitos? How does your opinion align with the following statement from La Casa issued in 2020? It is the opinion of the Spanish consumer that matters, which is why we frequently and systematically gather consumer feedback. So far, we have found that for the vast majority of Spaniards, the values associated with Conguitos are linked to fun and positive energy. Do you agree with that or not? I don't know. I'm gonna try the snack regardless, because what? Why are we getting political? So it is a milk chocolate cookie bite with digestives in it, which, okay, it's just a cookie. Yeah, I knew they were gonna be good. They're very simple, but they're small. They remind me of, what's it called? If our cookie dough bites that you get at the movie theater were cooked. If they weren't cookie dough. I'm gonna give these a 6. They're so delicious, don't get me wrong. They're just not giving anything. They're not giving anything extra. There's nothing new to me. They're just chocolate covered cookies and they are so good. Like I said, we're here to try something new and this is not very like out there. 6 out of 10 and I'm gonna eat the whole bag. Next we have a milk chocolate bar filled with banana cream. Hello. That looks so good. We have Unexpected Banana and Adventure. Terma was founded in 1941 and was initially known for its coffee and chocolate products, including cocoa powders and wafers. The company eventually expanded their range and went on to offer candies as well as cookies. Terma's factory is located in the Canary Islands, a group of Spanish islands off the coast of Northwest Africa. All of Terma's products are manufactured there in the 18,000 square meter facility, including this chocolate bar filled with banana flavored cream. Banana is the most popular crop in the Canary Islands, where more than 430 million kilos of bananas are grown each year. These bananas are sweeter and have a more intense flavor than the bananas we know and love. This chocolate bar offers a convenient way to experience that unique banana flavor without having to get on a plane. Let's open her up. I'm very excited about this one. We got the golden ticket, guys. Finally, I feel like every time I open a chocolate bar, I'm like, this reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and we finally got our golden ticket. Here's the inside of the chocolate bar. It's a little green. My nails, for reference, are probably like a nice banana colored yellow. That's green. Unexpected is right. That is so good. I can't explain it. I've never had a chocolate covered banana, but I imagine this is what it would taste like. That's a very good combination. I feel like chocolate just goes with most fruit. Banana can be added to it. I'm gonna give this one a high rating because, oh my gosh. I'm gonna rate this a 9 out of 10. I just think chocolate and fruit go together so well. I love sweet stuff. This is an amazing combination, and I will never doubt chocolate covered banana ever again. We are moving right along. We've got 3 snacks down. Let's grab something savory again. We have something else from the brand xoxo. These are Campesinas tomato and spice flavored premium potato chips. Tomatoes, potatoes, and pepper. Tomatoes, potatoes, greens, tomatoes. I'm gonna edit that out.
Got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Tomatoes, potatoes, and peppers are all native to South America, and they all arrived in Spain in the 1500s around the same time. Local Spaniards were initially hesitant to try these new foods, but they soon became staple items in Spanish cuisine. Potatoes are a particularly important part of the lower class diet, as they were easy to grow and nutritionally dense. Many Spanish dishes feature a combination of potatoes, tomatoes, and peppers, or paprika, a spice made from ground bell peppers, so it's no shock that these flavors make for a delectable potato chip. These ones include tomato, paprika, and parsley flavors. Try serving them with a Spanish seafood paella, a classic dish also seasoned with tomatoes and paprika. All right, somebody get me some fish. There's our potato chips. Yo, this tastes like pizza. Yeah. Spain's winning for me right now. That's like a solid, like, that's another 8.5. That is another 8.5. That is so good. Next, we have a Mantequera Spanish walnut. Spanish alfajores. Is a J in Spanish? Yeah. Are small, cylindrical, that is a English word that I cannot pronounce, cookies made from flour, honey, nuts, and spices. The cookies originated as an Arab treat and became popular in Spain during the 12th and 13th centuries, when the Moors ruled over the region. The original alfajores were made in the Spanish town of Medina Sidonia, which was at one point the confectionery capital of the Arab world. Spanish explorers later brought alfajores with them to the Americas, and variations of the cookie were incredibly popular in modern Latin American cuisine. Today, the Andalusian Ministry of Agriculture sets high standards for artisanal Spanish alfajores, including a unique cylindrical, shape. These walnut alfajores are made with 40% nuts among with other high quality ingredients. Pair them with a cup of coffee. Okay. Dora did not make an appearance in this household. Here is our alfajores. Nope. Nope. No. No. Nope. The texture, the taste. No thank you. No thank you. Don't like that. I feel like I'm eating sand right now. That can have a 3. It's sweet. But I feel like I'm eating sand and sugar mixed together. Another chocolate bar, guys. I'm excited. We have milk chocolate with hazelnut truffle filling. This is Nutella. When chocolate first arrived in Spain, the local Cistercian monks used it to make a hot cocoa style drink similar to that enjoyed by the Aztecs, which they made and sold to the nobility. Nobody aside from the monks knew how to make this chocolate drink, and they kept the recipe a secret for almost 100 years. While the drink was originally enjoyed without sugar, the Spanish eventually began to sweeten their hot chocolate to offset the bitter flavor, paving the way for the sweetened chocolate bars and truffles we know and love today. Traditional Spanish truffles are made from dark chocolate, condensed milk, and rum, or other liqueurs. This chocolate bar is a modern take on those classic truffles. It's filled with a creamy chocolate center, just like a truffle. Okay, I'm excited. Here is our hazelnut chocolate bar. I'm just gonna very creamy, very soft. I'm not really getting any hazelnut. I'm kind of getting overpowered by the milk chocolate. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. I just don't feel like it's doing what it says it was gonna do, but it's still good. It's not doing anything extra for me. It's not wowing me. I can get it here. Still really good though. We've seen it all, guys. We have raspberry flavored chips. Potato chips are a popular snack throughout Spain, where they're often made from high quality Spanish sunflower oil. Snack Gold's potato chips are larger and thicker cut than classic potato chips. These chips are part of Snack Gold's premium line and are uniquely flavored with raspberry, giving them a delightful sweet and savory taste. These sophisticated chips pair well with fruits and cheeses, so they'd make a great addition to any charcuterie board. Fun fact, in Spain, both French fries and potato chips are referred to as patatas fritas, fried potatoes, so to order chips you might ask for fried potatoes in a bag. They don't smell like raspberry. I'm kind of scared. Cheers. I don't know if I'm like ashamed that I like that, but that should not go together. That is nuts. It's actually chips. That's crazy. I cannot believe how. I'm gonna rate them a 7 out of 10. I don't think, you know what? They're getting an 8. I think I would take them off of the shelf. Cause what the heck? Next, we have what looks like to be a snack cocktail or cocktail de snacks, which would mean snack cocktail. We have assorted snack mix with fried corn. When corn first arrived in Spain from the Americas, the locals weren't sure what to make of the odd-shaped ears. Yet, thanks to its curious form and unique kernels that popped when heated, corn soon became a staple of many dishes, including snacks. Puntazos are roasted corn. They're made from corn kernels that have been roasted or fried until they're completely dry, making for a super crispy and crunchy texture. Grupo Apex is known for its meticulous selection of high-quality ingredients. The brand was found in Ribaforada in Navarra, Spain, back in 1983. Ooh, it smells very good. Like it might be a little spicy. Here is our snack mix. I hope you can see that. Whoa, that is good. That's got some interesting flavor going on. I'm gonna try a little corn by itself. That is crunchy. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 just because it's not shocking. Again, it's not like the most crazy thing, but it's really good. And I would definitely like put this out on like a charcuterie board or like put it in like a snack bowl at a party. Love it. We have a box. Traditional lemon flavored crumbly cookies. Shortbread style cookies have been popular in Spain for hundreds of years. In the 8th century, Arab colonizers brought with them a type of cookie called garaba that closely resembled a modern-day shortbread and was made with butter. Local Spaniards eventually began making their own versions of the cookie but using pork lard in place of butter. At the time, pigs were common livestock animals in Spain, they still are today, and pork products were much easier to come by than butter. These mantecado cookies are made in the traditional way with lard. Oh no! And they're flavored with lemons, which grow abundantly in the warm Spanish climate, lending a fresh citrusy fragrance to these extremely crumbly shortbread cookies. I'm just not sure how I feel about eating lard. Okay. Here is the cookie. Lard. I don't know if you can hear me chewing. I don't know if you want to hear me chewing, but I need you to hear me chew this. Can you hear how soft that is? Biting into a cake. I'm gonna give that a 4. Again, it tastes good. So far, nothing has tasted bad except that one thing. That was horrendous. This is just a little dull. There's nothing screaming at me saying like, Julia, you're gonna love this. If there was a choice between two things and one of it was this, I think I'd probably take the other thing no matter what it was. In all seriousness, it's not terrible. Nothing has tasted horrible. It just wasn't the best. Next we have gummy spicy mangoes. Oh boy. We have spicy mango flavored gummies. Mangoes are native to the Indian subcontinent and came to Spain in the 1500s, where they grew well in the warm climate. Chilies also grow abundantly in the region but arrived in Spain from the other side of the world, the Americas. These delectable gummy candies feature both mangoes and chilies. They're smooth on the outside and chewy on the inside. These imaginative candies are just one example of the innovative confections made by Vital Golosinas. The company was founded in 1963 by Hernandez Vicente, and it soon became a pioneer to the manufacturing of all types of confections, including gummies, bubblegum, and marshmallow candies. Vital now offers one of the largest candy ranges in the world. It is best known for its game-changing innovations like unique flavored gummies and chewing gum and surprise fizzing centers. Let's pop these open and give them a taste. Gummy candy is definitely my favorite type of candy, but is this gonna ruin it for me? They don't. They smell very delicious. They don't smell spicy. I'm scared. Hold on. That is actually, I'm not gonna lie, that's so good. That is so spicy. I kind of want another one. Like, that is shocking. That is shockingly spicy. That is the inside of the gummy. It's just more jelly, I guess. But it is pretty good. Next, we have Double M snack, corn snack, honey and butter flavor. It looks like popcorn. Based on the graphics at the bottom, I'm assuming this is popcorn. We have honey and butter flavored corn puffs. Corn snacks, including popcorn and puffed corn, have a long history in Spain. Corn first arrived in Europe in the 1500s during the Columbian Exchange. My mouth is still on fire. Explorers of the day encountered popcorn for the first time during an indigenous Aztec ceremony and described the burst kernels of corn as resembling white flowers. Corn puffs are another kind of popular corn snack, whereas popcorn is made by heating whole kernels of corn. Corn puffs are made by heating a mixture of cornmeal and water, which makes for a slightly softer texture and no kernels to get stuck in your teeth. These Double M puffs are both sweet and salty. Try them in place of popcorn for your next movie night. They remind me of the little Gerber baby puffs, which are bomb, so this will probably be amazing. Yep, they're good. We definitely have something like this in America. I can't remember what they're called. Like, I can't remember a brand. They're really good. I'll give that a happy 7.5. Nothing new. We have 3 snacks left and a drink. We are breezing through this video. Crema caramelos soft sweets, which I'm going to assume. Oh, pistachio soft candy. I was gonna say caramel, but I guess I'm wrong. We have pistachio flavored chewy candies. The first El Caserio candies were created by Jesus Ramirez in the 1940s in Tafalla, Spain, and since then his original recipes have been handed down through multiple generations. The brand now offers over 30 different flavors, all made through artisanal processes using the finest ingredients. These pistachio flavored cream candies are one of El Caserio's most innovative offerings. Pistachios were first introduced in Spain in the 1st century CE when Spain was part of the Roman Empire. Spain is now a major pistachio producer, and the vibrant cream nuts are a popular ingredient in local sweets and desserts. In fact, many Spanish farmers are now replacing traditional crops like olives and grapes with pistachios, as they fetch such a high price. I do love pistachio flavored things, so I am all on board for this. Definitely something I will have in my purse as an old woman. So it actually looks quite like a little caramel. Oh, that is not soft. That's not good either. Nope. Nada. That's a 1. And I love pistachio flavored things, so I'm not sure what happened there. We have 2 snacks left, and I think the next thing I'm gonna go for is the gummy pineapple rings. Sour pineapple flavored rings. Pineapples were first brought to Spain by Christopher Columbus himself. He first encountered the tropical fruit on the Caribbean island of Guadalupe and declared it the most delicious fruit in the world. The journey back to Spain took weeks, which meant it was difficult to successfully transport pineapples before they turned rotten. This made them very expensive, reserved for the wealthiest members of society, including King Ferdinand of Spain. At the time, most fruits were only available in the warm seasons, which made the super sweet pineapple fruits even more desirable. Today, pineapples are available all over the world, and they remain a favorite in Spain. These sour pineapple gummy rings are covered in a sweet and sour coating. They can be your new secret craving. Oh, they smell wonderful. Here's our pineapple ring, cute and simple. Yep. I'm on an island. I'm sipping a drink. 9. They're so yummy. They're so good. I'm so happy they were good. The last thing we have is a dark chocolate covered cookie with orange flavored filling. Cacao beans first arrived in Spain during the Columbian Exchange and were initially enjoyed in the form of a chocolate drink. Since the imported cacao beans were so expensive, the first drinking chocolate was popular only among aristocrats, who would add sugar and exotic spices to make the bitter chocolate more palatable. Orange flower water was also sometimes included in these earliest versions of hot chocolate, making for the first known pairing of chocolate and citrus. Today, the combination of chocolate and orange is popular in Spain and all over the world. These cookies feature a fragrant orange flavor and are dipped in a thin layer of 70% dark chocolate. They possess a crunchy texture and a rich, nutty flavor, perfect to pair with a warm beverage in the afternoons. I'm a chocolate orange fan. I love chocolate orange. So here it is. It kind of looks like a thin mint Girl Scout cookie. Ooh. Yep. I can get behind that. Good ending to snacks. That could have a 7. It's really good. It's really good. Finally, we're gonna wash it all down with our drink. This is a Cas Manzana apple flavored soft drink. Roman Noor Ortiz founded his soda company El Ace in the 1920s in Vitoria-Gasteiz. They had to end it off with the bang for me here. The capital of the Basque country. The company did well, but production stopped after the outbreak of the Spanish Civil War. The company resumed operations in the 1950s and began selling the first flavored soda in Spain, a combination of orange juice and soda water. Cas hit the market in 1956, a few years before Coca-Cola launched its first Fanta products, and was a huge hit. Cas Manzana was an apple-flavored soda that came later, as part of its focus on unique fruit-flavored beverages. While Cas was acquired by Pepsi in 1992, the brand has maintained its identity as a distinctly Spanish soda and is beloved by Spaniards as a local favorite. That was a good one. Tastes like apple juice. That's really good. Wow, that is literally like apple juice. That is so delicious. We'll be sipping on that for the foreseeable future. Thank you for traveling Spain with me. I hope you enjoyed your trip around the country in food form. I had so much fun. This box is definitely one of the top boxes with only 2 that were bad, which is not bad at all. I'm just not a fan of sandy cookies. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button because there's plenty more where that came from. There's probably gonna be an overload of them this month. Sorry, not sorry. I just need to catch up with myself. If you also like hauls, vlogs, whatever the heck I feel like make sure you hit that subscribe button because I post a little bit of everything, so there's a little bit of something for everybody. Please feel free to also follow my TikTok and my Instagram for more everyday content, and I will see you in my next video. Stay fabulous.